Feeling Left Out by Kate Petty and Charlotte Firmin. Chris and his family live next door to Lucy. They haven't lived there that long. Lucy's glad to have someone to play with. Games are so much more fun with two. Chris walks to school with Lucy and her mom. Lucy's mom says goodbye to both of them at the playground gate. Chris turns to talk to Lucy, but Lucy isn't there. She's gone to find the other girls. In class, Miss Wood tells Chris to sit with Joe. He's the best soccer player in the school. When it's time for gym, Chris hopes that Joe will want him to be on his team. But Joe chooses all of his old friends. At the playground, when Chris tries to join in with the girls' game, or the soccer game, nobody pays attention to him. Chris thinks of all sorts of ways to make them notice him. Go away, Chris. We don't want you. Chris sits on a bench, all by himself. He feels left out. It's not a nice feeling. Gina and Ahmet know how Chris is feeling. Do you want to play with us, Chris? No, thanks. Chris would prefer to be with Lucy or Joe. Nobody wants to play with me, Chris tells his mom and dad. Sometimes I wish I was someone else, a girl like Lucy, or a good soccer player like Joe. But you're not like someone else, Chris' dad laughs. You're you, and we like you the way you are, and so will everyone else. Just give them time. Chris doesn't like being alone for long. He joins Gina and Ahmet's game. They are happy to play with him. So Chris still plays with Lucy at home. And he sits next to Joe in class. And he plays with Gina and Ahmet during recess. And that's all right. Chris doesn't try to make people notice him anymore. But they notice him anyway. Lucy wants him to be her dancing partner. And so does Gina. Joe wants him to be on his quiz team. And so does Ahmet. It's nice to be wanted. There are still times when Chris feels left out. Lucy has an all-girls birthday party. Joe has a soccer party. So when it's Chris's turn, he has a huge party with lots of games and balloons. His mom and dad say he can invite everyone because he doesn't want anyone to feel left out. The end. Remember, everyone feels left out sometimes, especially in a new group of people. Groups can change all the time. You don't have to be with the same friend or friends all the time. You can be friends with lots of different people at different times. Be friendly with everyone, especially those who you think might be feeling left out themselves.